The chief executive of NHS England has said that hospitals will get extra money to replace some of their staff with robots. Can you imagine that? You can't even get a loaf of bread through the beepy thing. I don't know how they're going to cope with this. Now, the example he uses is mammogram scans. The mind boggles. He says currently there are 2 people who analyse the results, but over the course of the next 5 years, it's highly likely that at least one of those people will be replaced by a robot. Now, I don't think he's meaning, unexpected item in the package area. I don't think he means something like that. It means that, obviously, a human being will put you through the machine like a normal mammogram, and then a robot will analyse the results. So don't freak out. It's not,
I'm someone who, I love the personal touch. I like the personal touch. I'm an inquisitive person, so I like to ask questions. If I'm asking a question to a machine, what does that bump mean? What does that lump mean? What does this mean? They're not going to give me an answer. No. And so I'm going to leave very upset and with loads of questions, and then I've got to come back and see another person, a real person.
Yeah.
So I just think that's just, it doesn't work for me.
I personally thought it was a brilliant idea because the computer will analyse these scans. There have been plenty of examples of women going for mammograms and going for cancer tests and the results not being analysed correctly. And then that causes enormous heartache and anguish, and people are recalled for tests months later. So if there's a chance that having a scan read by a computer leads to greater accuracy, I can't see anything wrong in it at all. I think that then that'll be the first time it's read, and if there's cause for concern, I'm sure there'll be a real person speaking to you, Brenda. But the place in hospitals where I really want computers and AI to take over is in reception, because when you go for an appointment, you're filling in forms, you're standing in queues, you're in some waiting system. But if we go to an airport, that's all taken care of now. We can check in online, we can put in our information, we can choose our seat and so on. Can they not apply just a fraction of that technology to going for a hospital appointment?
Maybe they could have robots that smile at reception at the NHS as well. Would be quite nice.
Well, they do have now, obviously, you go in and it says, the date of birth and gender and all that sort of stuff in lots of surgeries. They have those little screens. But, that's your normal GP surgery.
But then I go to the thing and I put that in, and then it says go to the reception, and then you still have to speak to the receptionist.
Yeah.
Like, I've just done my details. Can you just, follow through?
I think it's natural progress, and I agree with Janet. I've been, when I was pregnant, I was treated by human error. I was treated for the same condition 4 times, which freaked me out because, you're the only person in the world thinks you're pregnant when you're pregnant. So I think progress is such. I just think that generally technology just sometimes makes everything 10 times worse. Like, as we just said, like in the supermarket.
Yeah.
I do the voice for one of those energy bills where I have to go and press 1 and for this press 2. And people have actually said to me, I now can't stand you because I get my energy and I just hear your voice and it makes me want to punch you in the face.
Imagine if they had I could easily do unexpected item in bagging area.
That's so funny.
Or unexpected person in waiting area in hospital.
Do you need to be here?
I am volunteering to do the voice for the queuing system in A&E. Are you sure?
Do you know, there was one time I was...
to me, you don't look to me.
I was walking down the street with a friend of mine once years ago, and there was this truck sort of reversing, and she went, oh, listen. I was like, what? She went, that's me. That's my voice. And it was her voice going, vehicle reversing. Vehicle reversing. The pinnacle of her career.
Well, thank you, Andrew, because this morning, folks, a bin lorry hit my car outside my house when I wasn't there, and apparently there was no vehicle reversing noise.
I'll give her a ring. She might be available. Who knows?